Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ursel de Cruz. Welcome to the podcast Career Conversations. The aim of the show is help students choose from different career options. Today's show is about careers in investment banking, and I'm joined today by Mr. Ahmed Abdul Rahman. Mr. Ahmed is an investment banker with many years of experience. He is presently the CEO of Esterad, an investment company listed on the Bahrain Bourse, a board member of Beyond Group, formerly known as Batelco, and a board member of Venture Capital Bank, amongst others. Thank you for joining me today, Mr. Ahmed.
Thank you, Ursula. Pleasure is mine.
Without further ado, let's take a deep dive in today's topic. So, what would someone in your profession generally do?
So, in summary, what we do is we use other people's money to invest in what we call private equity. Private equity is private businesses that are not listed on any stock exchange, been in business for years, been ideally profitable, growing, needing a partner to grow further. This is when an investment banker or an investment company like a Sirad comes in to invest that money, whether it's its own money or third-party money, or what we call third-party investors' money, invest it, grow the business with the partners within the business, sell it within 3 to 5 years, make money, make a cut of it as a percentage to a Sirad, and give the rest of the money to the investors.
Yes. And what made you decide to pursue this profession?
It wasn't, to be honest, a decision. It was more of a career development that did not start with private equity. I started as being a consultant for PricewaterhouseCoopers, which turned into BDO Jawad Habib. I was a consultant in the financial services department. This is where I got to learn financial modeling, numbers, structuring investments, and then moved from one investment department to another in different banks and financial consultancy firms until I landed in this Estirad investment company job. It wasn't a career that I started, but I fell in love with it. I focused on it, and then it became my forte, if I may say.
Yes, I'm sure that the transitions must have been quite smooth.
Yeah, well, it was nice and challenging.
Yes. And what sorts of subjects did you do in college to enable you to get into this profession?
So I did business information systems, which is mostly finding solutions to problems. This course or a bachelor's degree that took 3 years to complete is mainly problems that you need to develop or find solutions for. This is what business information systems is. Earlier, the solutions were mostly digital related, how to digitize a specific problem that you have by using, of course, the computers, the websites, and this was 25 years ago almost. But it is, if you look at it from a consultancy perspective, it's the same as finding a solution for a problem. When a client comes to you as a consultant, as a financial consultant, he has a problem. And that problem would either be finding funding for his projects, finding ways to expand, not knowing how to develop a certain product, not knowing how to fix a problem within the finance of the business. It's always finding a solution for a problem. So the degree I took wasn't targeted to be a consultant, but just happened to be a problem-solving degree.
Yes. And how did your working career progress?
So I started, as I said, as a financial consultant with PwC, which turned into BDO Jawad Habib. Then moved into venture capital and corporate finance in Kuwait Finance House. Then moved to project finance department in Ahli United Bank. And then as a manager in the private equity department of Unicorn Investment Bank, which I left in 7 years later as the head of private equity for the Middle East. Post that, I created my own business, my own asset management boutique, where I focused over a span of 10 years on local investors, local investments within GCC, and London real estate development. Post that, I was approached by a group of shareholders that own Istirad, who needed an executive to run their business, and I joined Istirad 2.5 years ago as the CEO.
Yes. I'm sure that the linkage between these various companies must have been quite a common ground for you.
Yeah, yes.
Yes. And what would you say is a necessary expertise or the most critical skill for someone to have within this field?
You have to love math. You have to love numbers. Math is probably one of the main subjects that are problem solving. So it opens up your brain for finding solutions to a problem. This is where a mind of a consultant is important. So because you're only finding solutions to problems, and then from there, once you love numbers, once you love math, you get involved in financial modeling, which also is a problem solving Excel sheet model, and from there you build your interest into businesses, looking at the financials of businesses and how to grow them, what's wrong, what's missing, how can they be fixed. So I would say definitely math.
Yes.
Math.
And if someone were keen to go into this field, what words of advice would you give them?
It's interesting, it's challenging, takes a lot of your time. You won't have much time for your own other hobbies if you have any, but it's satisfying, challenging, not routine. You are into a different, you're handling a different subject every other day, which never makes you bored.
Yes. I'm certain that the hard work you put in before has been paying off now.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm certain that the viewers would have found this very helpful. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ursula, and good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. And thank you to the viewers for watching.